Good morning from the Ozark Trail. Well, there's what remains of camp last night. Get off down here in that, what I would call the floodplain of this creek. I'm at mile 19.5 of the Courtois, map number 1. Let's get out here and wade this grass. I got ticks on me last night going through that grass, but that was about the easiest way to get in here and find a flat spot. Beautiful morning. Got moving at 7. You can see back in there I found a little open spot. Get back over to the trail. About 44 degrees this morning, a little cool, but I'm gonna start off cold because I got a little hill climb and I'll warm right up. Right down there is a creek crossing, and on the map it just says creek bed, I think. Be looking at the map. Had a good night's rest last night. I think I had the coyotes coming up and sniffing me last night. They thought they'd found something dead. I kind of had to agree with them. There was something dead in that tent last night. I think that was me stinking. We're this will be full day of 7. I started last Wednesday, but I didn't get started till about 5:30 in the evening. Time I got dropped off, and only walked about an hour. Set camp up to get this trip started. Alrighty, let's get climbing. Good morning. Good morning from the Ozark Trail again. Whew. Beautiful sunrise out through the woods. This is a little further creek in there that I'm fixing to cross. But these things are always so beautiful in here. Got water running into them here, of course. I always find these things so pretty. Very small, but very beautiful. Okay, we'll go back around to the main creek. There's where I came up from. After crossing that feeder creek. Nice switchbacks in there. Another nice little climb. Can't see the creek anymore down there, but you can see the green valley out there. Fields across the creek. Beautiful day. Beautiful day. There's a marker down there. down there and bend over and take a picture of it, and I would have rolled off all the way down there and wind up in the creek where I stopped. Beautiful day. One thing we don't get much of out here, you don't get much of out here on the Ozark Trail, is vistas. Here's a nice one that takes a lot to maintain that vista. Keeping the trees out of the way, unfortunately, but it is a nice vista to enjoy, and get a little beef jerky sitting here, just enjoying the sounds and the view. Just came down that road right there between the farms, across the low water crossing, and headed this way. There's all the Bass Resort cottages you can rent. So, don't see any markers on the tree down here, but I'm just going off what guy says. We're going this way. I hope I'm crossing over to the right place. We're down there doing maintenance on some trees that fell over. County crew is. It's all still all closed up down here at the resort, so we're still moving along. Lots of cabins up in there. Looks a pretty nice place to hang out at. Okay, if you're going northbound, right there as you get back on the trail, cut off, just down the road, Bass Resort, Oak Convenience Store, Oak Fix Pizza in there if you own it. I just got me a Dr. Pepper and a bag of chips and sat there on the porch and enjoyed a little rest. So there's all kinds of stuff you could do in there, I guess. So we're going to get over here and get across this little creek, and the trail takes off that way. There's a little yurt there you can rent too. Pretty cool. We're about 10.8 on the map. Something like that. The creek in there's got some water in it, good drainage. Just looking at using Gaia and the maps both, what the hell I've been navigating. So just realized that I'm on my last page of my paper maps, or the first page, whichever direction you're going. So I walked off all the maps I have. Got one page left to walk off of and wrap this thing up. So just sitting there taking a break on a log. Noontime. You know what time it is? Trail steak. Another sweet viewpoint. out across the valley. Gorgeous. That sucked to live out there, wouldn't it? We're at mile 8.5. Sweet little viewpoint right there. Looking out over the valley. Fire ring with bases and level spots right over there. You probably get 2, maybe 3 tensions, depending on how big the tents are for us. So, trail came up from over there. And this way it goes up this way. Okay, I'm at the lower Narrows trailhead. I didn't think looked what road it was. I didn't see no sign what horse road this is up in here. But this is starting the Narrows section of the trail. I'm at about 7.75. So we've got about another 2 3/4, and we'll decide whether we hold up or make a run for it. We'll see. That's a pretty good climb through there, so my leg's kind of tired right now. We'll see if it makes any difference after a while. But supposed to be multi-use trail down through here for a while. Alrighty, here's the back cave. All barred off, keep you out of there. Oh man, it feels good, that cold air rushing out. Wow. That's a pretty good sized chamber. Multiple chambers. Pretty cool. I don't know what's going to show up on the video. Just looking back out that way. All right. Okay, just walked past the first marker, confirming that I'm on the Ozark Trail. A little confusing. So, come out of the parking lot, if you're going northbound, walk along the cliff edge. You'll see a bench sitting down there. It's got another trail name on it. And you're on the Ozark Trail. Alrighty. Now the map says there's a bunch of little ziggy zaggies, which that means you gotta climb. I don't know if this is the old remnants of the lead smeltering that they talked about in the paperwork. I don't remember whether it's up here or not, but remnants of something or other up here. You know what that is? That looks like old railroad tie stuff. Huh. Concrete railroad ties. Anyway, don't know what it is. Keep moving. Well, we go from walking through the oaks that's been thinned out, a little hot, to the dead beautiful pine forest. Wow, that is beautiful. I love these things right here. Just changes the whole mood of the walk. Nothing wrong with walking through oak trees, what have you. There's nothing like walking through this good big old stand of pines pine needles, nice and cushy on the feet. A little bit of wind blowing, you can hear it up in the tops. Just gorgeous. Yeah. Well, I was just enjoying walking the pines and blowed right past the turn. So if you keep walking and come to a red gate, just about 200 yards up there, you went too far. Couldn't figure out where I was at. Alrighty, so not as bad as Blunder I thought when I popped open that Guy app and seen how far I was off trail. So, whew. All right, Little John out of the way, not bad. All right, let's go on down through here. I think I'm about 2.5 out or something, maybe 3. About mile 2.5. There's a pond. Doesn't show it on the map. Guy shows it. No name. Of course, there's a bench. You duck hunters know that would be woody duck heaven right there. All right, looks like we're gonna maybe go around the top side of it. Not sure. So, at about 2.5. Got a neat little walk in here. When first I seen that red bank from the trail on the other side, I thought it might have been a mining operation. It still more than likely would be. This may be an old roadbed I'm on. Don't know what we got there. Anyway, we're heading to the end. Just looking back down there, I was looking at the map. That was Scotto Ranch Road that I crossed. So it puts me about 1.7 out. And looks like the trail goes going to follow this road. All's good. All right, crossing Cave Road. Let's hope that Acadia is still parked down there about a mile or so, and all the windows are still in it. It'll start. Cats are still on it. It don't sound like I'm running a race car when I fire it up. That's a cool bridge. And that would be a deep one to come up out of. All right, that sun's getting on that horizon. I'm trying to get this old tarred body on down through here, so here we go. Boys and girls, I think I recognize that car sitting over there with the Oklahoma plates on it. I think I'm coming out to the end. Ouachita Trail, done. Ozark Highlands Trail, done. Ozark Trail. There it is. Ozark Trail, you've been a good one. Taking 2 shots at you to get you done. I was wanting to do a 3 hike on you, but I didn't make it. But that's okay. There it is. Been a good one.